Guys, today I am going to be sharing with you my birthing kit and kind of how I have things set up. But first I wanted to show you how our room is kind of set up and where we have our birthing kit located, just to kind of give you more of a visual of how we see things going and where we kind of plan for the birth of our little baby. So this is our room. This is what you see when you first walk in. I hope the lighting's okay. But we have two big chairs over here, and one of them will be moving out and a rocking chair will be coming in. We have baby stuff over there, and then the bed, of course, and then this stuff over here is actually our birthing kit supplies. So I will go through all of this and show you what we have and how it's organized, but that's how I have everything organized. And I do have a few more things. Well, there's dog toys back there, but there's a few more things on the side there that didn't quite fit in there. And I'll start on my nightstand here for other stuff because I kind of have stuff all set up for after birth. I have all my nursing pads, which I actually made these. So I have a stack there. I have another stack in the bathroom. And these are my papaya tabs that I take every single night. I can't live without those things for indigestion. Okay, our bed, I'm not going to like unmake it, but it has our comforter and then a blanket, our regular sheets, and then under our fitted sheet we have another sheet that's already ready for birth, and then there's a waterproof liner under there, so we can just take everything off and have it all set up underneath in case we decide to labor in the bed. On this side of the bed, well, there's a huge pile of Jeremy's clean clothes that he needs to put away. But we have the porta crib over here, which is not set up. We don't really plan to use it right in the beginning. The baby will probably just sleep with us. We have the baby swing in here just for storage. And we have two birthing balls. This is the biggest one, and then the other one is actually in the guest bathroom. But we have that already in here. And then this chair will be the one that is staying in here. I already have my clothes for after birth. I just have like a comfy pair of pajamas, and there's a robe. And I just kind of tied it nicely with the robe, whatever tie thing. This will be the chair that's going out of here. And yeah, so that is kind of our room. And then the bathroom is over there. This is where I do my my weekly updates, just in case you're wondering. But this is the bathroom. So we have a very large tub that we can use. And I have a bunch of like essential oils in here in case we want some of those in the tub. However, we also have the shower with like a removable shower head that we can use. And yeah, the bathroom, which I have, I mean, I don't need to show you everything in here, but I do have a bunch of extra nursing pads here. Just, I don't know, I didn't know where to store them. A bunch of reusable pads, and these that I'm actually going to be using right after birth as well. So that's how that's kind of set up in here. And then of course our sinks. Nothing too exciting there. And I can show you my belly. 34 weeks in a couple days now, so wow, it's so round. Okay, so now I will go ahead and show you our birthing kit and kind of how I have stuff organized and everything that we have included in there. Okay, so now I'm going to show you guys my birthing kit. I have it here. I pulled it over from the wall so I can sit down. And you can't see the drawers, but there are 3 large drawers and they're all the same size. So on top here we have just some washcloths. I believe we have 6 of them. And that's just for whatever, if I need to wipe my face or whatever needs to be done there. I have 5 receiving blankets that I just bought secondhand. That way, right after the baby's born, we could just have something to put over the baby and not have him be cold or whatever, and I don't have to worry about them getting stained because I'm not attached to these. So we got 5 of those. We have 6 big towels, bath towels, for whatever, if we need them on the floor or in the tub or whatever, but there's 6 big towels here. And then these are what I'm going to be using postpartum for my pads. These are actually just cloth, like pre-folds, cloth diaper pre-folds, and then I sewed like a piece of flannel here so it's nice and soft. And I'll probably just fold these up and you know, depending on how big I need it, I can just set this right in my underwear and I don't have to use those. I really do not like disposable pads. So I'll be using these probably for the first couple of days depending on how much I'm bleeding, and then I also have a bunch of other menstrual pads that I made myself, which I can show you in a separate video most likely. And here I have, which I'm going to get a bigger pad of this, but watercolor paper. I need to get the next size bigger, but this is just what I had, and in case he decides to come early and I haven't had a chance to go to the store, this will be for the placenta print, and I believe that my midwife is actually going to do that for me the day he's born, so they'll just do a couple of prints and then I can either frame it or however I want. They're also going to, I'm not going to be doing the placenta encapsulation or anything like that. I've decided not to. I felt so great after Cooper's birth and I just don't think it's necessary, and I really don't want to spend the money to do it. But I am actually going to save his umbilical cord, and they're going to do a little keepsake, maybe like in a heart shape, or you know, how I'm sure they could do a heart no matter how long it is, but that's what I'm planning to do with that. They're going to take it, dehydrate it, and then bring it back. So that's what I'm planning on doing with the umbilical cord and placenta. We will probably end up just planting the placenta in the backyard with a tree or a plant or something, but that's what we did with Cooper's as well. So now I'm going to move into the drawers. In the first drawer here, I know you can't really see it, but I'll pull stuff out and tell you what's in here. But we have a lot of this was just stuff that our midwife, she gave us a list and she said just get all this stuff, and some of it came in our birthing kit, so I'll tell you what came in our birthing kit and what I bought. This was just something that I bought. They're gauze pads. There's 10 large gauze pads in here. I do have a peri bottle for afterwards, which I unscrewed because it was wet when I put it in here. All this stuff is washed and sanitized, so there's a peri bottle. This came in the birthing kit, and so did this. There's just a bunch of little things in here. I'll kind of show you what's in here. There is a needle here if I need Pitocin. And some of the stuff I don't even know what it is. There's a package of Astroglide. This is just like a sanitizing cloth. There's a couple of alcohol pads. This is something that I don't know. I guess I should have looked at this stuff before. I mean, I don't even know that this is antiseptic something, so maybe, I don't know, maybe for after, I have no idea. I do know what this is because I asked her when she came. This is, let's see if it has a name here, an amnicator, and if I think that my waters are open, then they will, this is something that I may use before they actually get here. This you can just kind of insert into your vagina and then it will turn a color depending on here, and it will tell you if your waters are open, or I'm sure they'll give me more instruction when that happens. But so if I think I'm leaking, this is something that I may use before they actually get here. So all these little random things that I'm not really sure what they're for, besides a couple, are just in this big Ziploc bag. I may not even need most of it, so let's hope that I don't. Okay, then I have some of this ultrasound jelly stuff. This came in the birthing kit. There are a bunch of gloves in here. There's 4 packs of these, which are, you know, they're sterilized. And then there's just a pack of gloves here that are not. Those all came in the birthing kit. And then I don't know how many of these little green pads are in here. There's quite a few. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe there's 10. Maybe there's 10 of these. You know, just a waterproof little liner for the bed or the floor, you know, wherever we end up being. These came in the birthing kit as well. I have a large bottle of hydrogen peroxide. If blood were to get on something, this is a good blood removal. That did not come in the birthing kit. I think that was all the stuff in this top drawer that came from the birthing kit. And then I have a bunch of like supplements, herbs type stuff in here. So I have calcium lactate caps. These I will take as soon as I go into labor. She said to take like 6 of these, and it will help kind of ease the labor pain. So I have a whole bottle of these. Hopefully I don't need all those. I have some grapefruit seed extract, some activated charcoal, arnica for after birth, and then cramp heart tincture for after birth as well. I actually bought this for Cooper and I didn't need it, but I've been hearing that the more babies you have, the more cramps you have after you deliver. So maybe this will be, and I think it tastes really gross. So that's exciting. I do have a couple of little pads in here in case for some reason who knows, in case I need it for some reason. And then I also have evening primrose oil. I just threw it in here. I'm not using it quite yet. I think I'm going to start using this at about 36 weeks, opening a capsule and kind of rubbing it on myself just to kind of loosen things up. And then I can also take a capsule. I believe you're supposed to take a capsule a day. I'm not sure. I haven't gotten there yet because I'm only 34 weeks, but soon I'll be using that. I just threw it in here so it wasn't on the kitchen counter. So that is everything that is in the top drawer here. And in the second drawer, this is all baby stuff. So I'll just kind of pull out here. This is the bowl that we will actually put the placenta in after birth. It's a little heart shape. This is the one we used for Cooper as well. And I thought I'd use the same one for this baby. There are a couple pairs of scissors to cut the umbilical cord. Here's the little, and all this stuff is like, you know, sanitized. It's sterile in its own little package. All this stuff came in my birthing kit. The little nose sectioning thing. There are 2 of these umbilical cord clamps. I have a couple of thermometers in here. I bought these. These did not come in the birthing kit. One will be for me, and I wrote on them oral and rectal. So the oral one will be for myself, the rectal one will be for the baby, and I have the instructions in here, and there's some little slip covers to also go on top. But I think we need to get a better rectal one. I've heard that the cheapy one may not be sufficient, so, which I will talk about that later in a different video as to why. This is, the heel prick for the baby afterwards. We won't be doing this right after the baby is born. I think we're going to wait about a week, but she said this one works a lot better than the ones that they have in their office, so we will probably bring this one. So here's the bowl for the placenta, and this is the bag for the placenta afterwards. That is the stuff that's in the little bowl here. I just tried to put all the baby stuff in here. All right, then also in the second drawer, I have 3 large trash bags for, you know, trash, anything that needs to be disposed of during birth. I have some diapers, which we'll be using just regular disposable diapers in the beginning until meconium's gone. These I had left over from either Carter or Cooper. I have no idea. I don't even know what size these are. I'm assuming they're newborn, but they'll do. If we get some that we registered for, we'll use those. We should probably pick up a pack of diapers as well, because that's all we have. And then I have baby's first outfits here. This will probably be the little hat that we put on him. This is the one that Cooper wore when he was first born. So I have this. I have just an extra one if we want to put this on him after, you know, he's all out of wherever we are and he's kind of more cleaned up. I have a couple of options here depending on, you know, what type of mood or how big he is, I suppose. This is just a little white onesie with the little handcuffs, and it has nice little snaps that go down. Cooper, this was Cooper, so it's not like, you know, it's a little stained. It's not in the best condition, but this was just something that I thought, oh, I really liked this when Cooper wore it, so we'll just throw it in here if he's really small and it's cold or something, since it will be November. And this will be the baby's first outfit. This is new. My parents got me this. It has a little whale down here on the bottom. It has the little handcuffs, and then nice little snaps that go down the side. And this is actually a 3-month outfit, but I figured I'd rather have one that's a little bit bigger. Cooper was born at 9 pounds, so I want to have one that's a little bit bigger, and then one's a little bit smaller depending on his size. And then these little pants, they just have, you know, little footies. Okay, that's everything in the second drawer. And in the last drawer here, it's mostly stuff for myself during labor. So I'll just show you what's in here. I have 2 things of juice. This one is lemon ginger echinacea. I don't know, it's in the glass jar, so I just thought it sounded good, and I really like apple juice, so I just got an organic apple juice. I have a couple of little snacks in here just in case, like, Jeremy just cannot leave my side, the midwives aren't here, that type of thing. I bought a couple of these Kind bars at Trader Joe's. So this one is cranberry almond, and this one is almond coconut. They look really good, and it's really tempting to just eat one now, but I haven't. And I have a little baggie of a couple of little organic lollipops if I just want something to suck on, and another little cereal bar from Trader Joe's, and a couple of flexible straws. I remember when I was in labor with Cooper, I didn't have straws set out, and we had to send my mom hunting for them. So they're in here, ready to go. Oh, and the last thing that I have in this drawer is raw honey, and this will be, she said if you have like a really long labor, you just need like some sugar or something in your body, this will be something they can just like give you a scoop of. So that is everything in the bottom drawer. And I have a couple of other things that quite fit in here. I have a roll of paper towels. I have another pack of these, the green pads, and these will be great for afterbirth too. You can just line the bed and not worry about, you know, having to change the sheets every day if for some reason, you know, I leak or something like that. And then, oh, I can't reach it, but there's a big drop cloth over there as well, which we can use for many, many things. If we're on the carpet or if we're on the bed, it's just right there. And the only other thing that I didn't bring over, we have a flashlight that is actually plugged into the wall right behind this thing. And that is, you know, if there's a power outage or something, it has batteries, but it's, you know, it's fully charged. And that will also, if the power goes off, it automatically just turns on. So there's a flashlight there. So that is everything in my birthing kit. I don't think I'm missing anything. But yeah, so I'd be curious if you guys had a home birth or are having a home birth, what's in your birthing kit. This is everything that she required, and this is, we are way more prepared than we were with Cooper. So I feel really, really good about having all this stuff, and I hope that everything goes well and we have everything we need. If not, you know, obviously they're trained professionals, so they'll be able to figure it out. But anyways, that's what's in my birthing kit. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time. Bye!